truck woman, Fauzia in Dubai. My mother, she used to never take me to the weddings. I was like, why, mama? It's like, if you go to weddings, somebody will choose you. I said, okay, is that a bad thing? Why did you make it sound so bad? And you know, the truck, it's all men's. But my family, knowing how they raised me, they know that I can't stand between this man. I have that capability. And today I am so proud that I'm the first UAE truck driver woman and youngest truck driver woman in UAE and in all GCC, I guess, so far.
Have you seen a woman driving a truck? A profession that's been considered to be a part of the man's world. I'm Bianca Saurashi and you're watching me on Stories from UAE, where I'm thrilled to introduce you to Miss Fauzia Zahoor, an Indian girl who is UAE's first and only female truck driver, and she's just 28 years old. And despite the odds of losing her father before she was born, Fauzia was raised with a silver spoon, but was always made to feel like the man of the house. And in a field which is traditionally dominated by men, today Fauzia has shattered stereotypes and has carved a place for herself where she's successfully driving a 22-wheeler truck, and that too in an abaya. Come, let's go meet her. Wow, it's so inspiring to see a lady truck driver, but she's not just a truck driver, she's also a YouTuber that's creating content on the go. How do you do it all?
After I finish my delivery on time, my priority comes directly towards my video because I love my job and I proudly show it.
Born and brought up in the city of Mumbai in India, Fauzia was raised in a humble household by a single mother. She was always pampered like a princess since childhood, until her family started facing financial struggles.
When I was in my mother's stomach, my father, he passed away. And I never got a chance to see my father, but my mother, she took both the roles at a time. She was my mother, she was my father. My mother, she had kids before she married to my father. So I have two sisters and brothers from that. In my family, my mother, she used to take me wherever because she was the one to handle all the documentary things in case required. So she took me. It was me always with her outside. And this is why she kept me feel like a boy. She always addressed me like a boy. She treated me like a boy. And my psychology became like me being the leader between the men.
Fauzia believes that her passion for driving a truck might have been written in fate, because unlike most girls, she loved to play with cars instead of dolls in her childhood.
When I was small, yes, I am a girl with all girly hobbies of henna, makeup, shoes, sandals, heels. But with this, I never played with a doll. Always I was with cars, toys I never liked other than motors. Like this is my passion since I was born and I was unaware of, which I discovered when I came here. When I saw the ladies driving with the hijab. In the college, I used to go with this. My hijab was there since then. I liked that this is where I can be where I am and be professional with my traditional touch in it.
No matter how difficult the situation was getting at home, Fauzia's mother always gave her the best upbringing and single-handedly endured the pain and struggle so that she could see her child happy.
My father was from a very good family. He had a full factory with 30 laborers down his hand making furniture, and he was having factory, showroom for the furniture and everything. When he died, my mother wasn't enough educated. So my mother, not letting us know what she started to do, like to sponsor our education and well rising, she started selling piece by piece all of my father he owned, and then sponsored our schools and education till I become big enough to understand what is exactly happening. I didn't know that my mother is under so much stress when I was studying, and I had no idea how she is getting this done.
When Fauzia grew up, she knew she wanted to do something that would always make her parents proud. But because she was raised by a single mother, they had to constantly keep fighting society's pressure to get married and settle down.
My mother, she used to never take me to the weddings. I enjoy weddings a lot, but my mother, she used to never take me. I was like, why, mama? She's like, if you go to weddings, somebody will choose you. I said, okay. Is that a bad thing? Why did you make it sound so bad? This I never knew at that time. What is the logic going on in her mind? I finished my school and college. And this became a huge number at that time, maybe like too much force on my mother had from her family and my father's family that Fauzia, she needs to get married. Because she got married in her life at very early stage, like at her 13s. So she didn't want her things to repeat on me. She was like, whatever I didn't get, should my daughter get, and I should feel happy looking at her doing that. So she decided that Fauzia is better go Dubai, work for your life, and in the end of the day, you will get married anyhow, whenever, wherever is your naseeb.
One thing that sets Fauzia apart is that she worked relentlessly to make ends meet. And she even switched multiple jobs so that one day she could find her calling.
I came on a visit visa for the very first time. Like I told you, I have my two brother and sister from under father. My one of the sisters, she was married in Abu Dhabi. She was already here with her daughter and son at that time. I came to her, and then I started looking for myself work. But the thing is, me inside, wherever I worked, I was like, I'm working, but I'm not satisfied. I'm looking for another job. From my inside, I didn't feel commitment anywhere. My first job when I came to Abu Dhabi was as a sales executive officer, also secretary in construction company. I was a teacher in an Indian school, private school. But why so many jobs? Because me from inside, I'm not satisfied. I'm not feeling like this is where I'm gonna stay 30 years. Side by side, because it's my hobby, the cars, the motors. I couldn't do mechanism studies, so I wanted to still learn. My first car, I remember it was Lancer, Mitsubishi Lancer. This person, he sold us because it was damaged. I used to always buy cars cheap, fix it, and then sell it at a better price, and the capital, then again buy another car and then do the same homework on that. My best friends was my motors. I never had friends. Because after work, normally what the people will do, they will like go out, hang out with the friends. My friends, my cars, I hang out with them to garage. One day I was in the Sharjah industrial area, which everybody's aware of, the biggest Asian spare parts available there. I was over there and there comes a truck with 4 cars loaded on that truck. I was like, wow, this guy is driving 5 cars at a time. Me already having the passion for small cars, and I was like, big one. I was like, why not? Second day I went and I applied for it, and the history you know.
We know Fauzia's journey from Mumbai to Dubai and what inspired her to drive a truck. But how about we take a drive in her truck?
जब ऊपर आओगी आराम से ऊपर आना मेरी दोनों पाइप है you have to hold it exactly and look at me and come okay
Okay, as you can see, this is not easy. I don't know how Fauzia does it. She absolutely rocks it, and that too in an abaya. Wow, I'm actually so inspired by Fauzia's preparation. This is the first time actually that I am sitting in a truck, and I'm going to be sitting with UAE's youngest female truck driver who's also a YouTuber. She's perfectly equipped with her makeup, her tripod, her camera stand and every single thing. How amazing is that?
coffee cup, mug, sugar, on the way biscuit, for in case of emergency glue. I don't know what the glue will be needed for, but yeah.
We have all seen men driving a truck, but do we know if there's anything different that women need to know while driving a truck?
There is no difference about opening license for a truck woman or a truck man. The rules and regulations and terms are exactly the same. But when doing application, you have to do the eye test. But when it is heavy, you have to do one more test, which is physical, full body fitness test. License is from Ras Al Khaimah, and there is only one hospital, Rak Hospital, where you do this physical test. And there was a woman who has been doing this test for around 11 years of her life. So when I went to do the physical test over there, she was like, which license? You have to go that side for eye. I said, no, I want to do physical. I said, that's for truck. I said, yes, I want for that. I said, what, really? Then the way she reacted, and then she said me that she is doing for the lady, a woman, this test for very first time in her full lifetime experience. That made me realize that I am the first woman to apply for this. She made me realize that. आपको मेरा टेस्ट करने कैसा लग रहा है?
Yeah, Fouzia is coming the first person in the UAE. I have 15 years of experience in this field.
Yeah.
And she is the first one come for the driving license, and especially for heavy license. And my all
Best
wishes for her. And so many people come in this field, I hope.
The first day when I went to the truck, I was like waiting. Then I went to ask, where is my teacher? It's like the teachers are quarreling by themselves. Who will teach her? I always believe like things when doesn't work, it's for better. Because then the teacher which I got ultimately was, wow. Teacher will teach you normally, but he teaches you extraordinarily. The first awkward moment, yeah, I want to remember this. The first time when I went to the truck, I didn't know that what type of attire you're supposed to be wearing. I was in my casual flats. I usually wear flats. I'm a big time fan of flats with my abaya. So I was in the truck and my teacher comes, is like, Fauzia, push the clutch. Push the clutch. It's like, okay, I'm doing it. It's like, let me see your feet. He saw my feet. It's like, oh, you're wearing flats? First rule, you need to wear shoes. I said, really? Is that a thing? I said, okay, next time when you're coming, you make sure you're wearing shoes, otherwise you're not getting a class. Safety shoes, which is like one shoe is around 5 kg. Can you believe that? It's like made of stainless steel, the shoes, and it's coated with the pure leather so that your feet is protected, even your nails is not getting hurt inside.
Initially, when Fauzia started to drive the truck, she had gotten a lot of criticism as to how she took up this profession, only to show off on social media.
Since I become a truck driver, not just in my professional life, even in my personal life, there is reflection of it. And you know, the truck, it's all men's. But my family, knowing how they raised me, knowing how I was with them back then, they know that I can't stand between this man. I have that capability. Even when we are as a co-worker sitting together, I don't have to sit in the woman's side. I sit with them. They don't make me feel like you don't belong here or anything. Initially, I had been criticized. People mostly, like I said, I used to make YouTube. Every time I finish my delivery, my camera is ready. This is how I used to do. But at that time, when I make videos, people are like, this is not for you. You don't belong here. Or you're wearing this abaya and working. That means you're not actually working. You're just pretending. And this is only for video. Mostly they're like, they don't believe I even have a license. So it's not going to be. I cannot drive if I'm not officially having a licensed person. So it's not a fake, of course. I really want to say that the people that time who was criticizing me, they are the one now who are supporting me as well. I can see the difference within the same people and me being the same, but their eyes towards me is changed now.
Today, Fauzia is extremely proud to be the only female truck driver in UAE. And she gives all the credit to UAE for fostering women to take up roles and responsibilities.
I'm driving now since it's been around 1.5 years to almost 2 years since I got my heavy vehicle license. Being a truck woman, I come to know that mashallah many people are inspired by me. But you know what is inspiring me? The rules of Imarat, UAE. When I heard in Parliament 50% of the seats are reserved for ladies, like no partiality and equalism for women, exactly where the man stands. Like one of the main reasons what also got me to apply for heavy vehicle license, where there's only men so far. And I was like, when here it's only men so far, let me be the first woman, and here why not? Here also we can go equal. And then it worked out. So my plan, inshallah, to create a women's army of transportation, like to have a transportation where there's only women's, garages for women's, mechanicism, and truck drivers women, and the truck owner, maybe inshallah the owner of the truck woman empower, everything for women empowerment.
As you can see, Fauzia's spirit and love for her passion truly radiates within her. Being the first and only female truck driver in GCC, she has big dreams and plans to keep growing and inspire more women around her.